child. I'm a mom of two college students. And when the pandemic came around and everybody sort of started freaking out, my natural course of action is to want to see data and want to understand the problem instead of buying into any sort of panic or propaganda. And so I had two kids that were just getting prepared to go to college. And matter of fact, one that got an early decision to his dream college. And I thought to myself, we started hearing whisperings. The the COVID-19 vaccines had just come to market. This was about December 2020 for select populations. The COVID vaccine was available. And, in my inner circles of trust and people, I just sort of reached out and I said, they're going to mandate these vaccines for college students. And the writing for me was on the wall because this is a captive population of over 20 million students in the United States. And I thought, the White House is putting out these ridiculous sound bites about getting a shot in every arm without any data to support getting a shot in every arm. And college students are overwhelmingly healthy. And I thought to myself, there's just no way. So I kind of sat around lurking in the shadows, waiting to see if my presumptions, my assumptions were going to come true, and what the whisperings in my inner circles, waiting to see. And naturally enough, by April of 2021, Rutgers was the first college to announce COVID-19 vaccine mandates, and they were one of the most tyrannical implementers of college COVID-19 vaccine mandates, insofar as they put out information that said, you take these vaccines or you don't come here. And that was it. So uh, several students had to disenroll. Careers were ruined, lives were ruined. I mean, really, for the college student, where this is everything at this point in their lives, this is supposed to be some of the most pivotal and developmental and amazing years of their young adulthood. Some of these kids were just getting their dreams ripped out from right underneath them. So I watched and I observed, and my kid was going to start school in September of 2021. So after Rutgers announced, Harvard announced, also very difficult COVID-19 vaccine policies, nearly refusing to consider exemptions, crazy other policies too. I mean, I chose to focus on the vaccines because of the unscientific and dangerous nature of announcing such oppressive mandates. So, but there were, as you remember, all sorts of things going on, right? There were lockdowns, there were masking, there was police states implemented at these colleges where students were, you know, rewarded for telling on their neighbors if they weren't wearing masks or they didn't line up to take a vaccine. It was nuts. I mean, it was really insane what was happening on these campuses. So right after Rutgers and Harvard announced, that was April 2021, by summer 2021, over 1,000 colleges announced COVID-19 vaccines would be mandatory prior to fall enrollment. And that was it. I lost my mind. I, prayed on it. I asked for, how can I help? What can I do? I'm a natural born fighter and incredibly tenacious, so I knew I could not sit on the sidelines. And in that time, I connected with some other parents during that time, and No College Mandates was born. And we were doing it very quietly and behind the scenes in the beginning. We didn't have a website. We put up social media pages, and Telegram was how we collected people who could feel safe to speak about what was going on with their kids, and if they had gotten enrolled in one of these colleges that were mandating the vaccines. And early on, our mission has evolved, and we can get to that later in the podcast. It's evolved immensely over the past few years. But in the beginning, Dr. Bach, it was all about saving lives and getting as many exemptions as we could to these vaccines, because we didn't know how else to get these students enrolled in college without taking a medical treatment that they didn't want.
If you like this video, check out the full interview. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Thanks for watching.